Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Bristol Myers Squibb. They had some good news come out. I've covered them once or twice here on the channel. I used to have some shares of them. I sold them a while back. I just didn't appreciate that much, so I got rid of them. But yeah, you never know. But this is Bristol Myers Squibb BMY. As you can see, they went up over 13% in the last year, had a dip here in November, and this went up and a little bit down since then. In the past 3 months, down 2.78%. Here in the past month, down 4%. In the past week, they're actually up 4.5%, kind of 68 range, $70, and then just on the 9th, just boom, went up about $4 or $5 here. So here in the, today, it looks like it's starting to come down. So this is a if you don't know much about this one, engages in the discovery, development, licensing, manufacturing, distribution of biopharmaceutical. I always don't cover biopharmaceuticals much, but when I do, I always like to throw out the safety net there. If you're looking into these, just be cautious at your stops, whatever you got to do, because they'll run up, but then, as I just showed you, they'll come back down, sometimes even faster than they ran up. So in regards to the FDA, if it's not approved, or if the drug falls through, or funding, or whatever, it's just comes back down. But founded in 1933, market cap of $153.05 billion, high today of $72.36 and low of $70.92, 52-week high of $80.59 and a 52-week low of $53.22. It's got a dividend at 2.92, so you'd have a little bit of passive income with this one. Average volume of 11.61 and volume here today of 4.89. So here's a look at their ratings. Actually got a 55% buy on this one, and next earnings is available on October 26th in the pre-market. And everything's in the red today. Everything was green yesterday, everything's in the red today. So but I always say that provides a buying opportunity. So, and pretty much all of these should be dividend paying stocks, so that's probably why people are buying those. But I didn't get this article, but we'll go ahead and click on it right quick. Stocks making the biggest moves midday. Bristol Myers, Gilead I used to have as well, and more. And as you can see, this is dated on the 12th as of yesterday. But shares of Gilead rose 3.8% after the biopharmaceutical company revealed it settled a patent case over the HIV therapies with 5 generic drug makers. Twitter shares of Twitter slipped 2% after the company said in a regulatory filing that Elon Musk's latest attempt to cancel the deal to buy the social media group is invalid. Most recently, Musk attempted to terminate the purchase, citing Twitter's treatment of a whistleblower. Carvana surged 7.8%, upgraded to overweight. Newmont gold mining gained 2.6%. Bristol Myers shares of the biopharmaceutical popped 5.4%. And as I showed you, it's already coming down a little bit. Amgen shares fell 3.7% after the approval of Bristol Myers Squibb, a psoriasis drug, which will compete with Amgen's. And then you also have that kind of competition. Alphatech, I believe is how you say it, shares jumped 7.7% after Morgan Stanley initiated coverage of the medical technology company with an overweight. And here's a couple energy stocks. I'm not going to cover all those. That's the end of the article. Back to Bristol Myers, showing it as a buy here on Microsoft Bing with an upside to $83. Bristol Myers stock surges after FDA approves new plaque psoriasis treatment. Amgen slides, and this is 1 day ago. Now, the shares moved firmly higher Monday after the drug maker received a federal approval for a new psoriasis treatment known as Sotyktu. I'm not sure how to say that anyway. The U.S. FDA gave it approved the first new treatment for adults suffering from moderate to severe plaque psoriasis in more than 10 years, following data from the late-stage study of around 1,684 patients. The drug, which Bristol Myers said could launch as early as this month, is expected to challenge the $2.3 billion market currently controlled by Amgen, is stated to a price at around $6,164 for a 30-day treatment, compared to around $4,344 for a Tesla. Tesla. I don't know. Tesla. I'm just bringing the article to you. It's not about my pronunciation. You can make fun in the comments. I could care less. So, the approval represents an exciting day for patients suffering from the moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who are not satisfied with the topical and conventional treatments, said Bristol Myers Chief Medical Officer. This is another extraordinary achievement for Bristol Myers Squibb, as we are bringing forward a new mechanism of action, the first oral treatment approved in nearly 10 years, and the first orally dosed once daily treatment for moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Bristol Myers shares were marked 5.9% higher in the late morning, trading to change hands at $74.31 each. Amgen meanwhile fell 3.2% to $239.86 each. Bristol Myers boosted its full-year profit forecast late July to a range of between $4.20 and $4.30 per share, following the better-than-expected second quarter earnings that were powered in part by a 24% surge in the Eliquis blood clot treatment. Bristol Myers said non-GAAP earnings for the 3 months ending in June came in at $1.18 per share, up 16.8% from the same period last year, and 10 cents ahead of the street consensus forecast. Group revenues, Bristol Myers said, rose 10.52% and $6.3 billion, and gained topped analysis estimates of $5.72 billion. Here's just an article about acquired Endurant Capital. They purchased a new position and shares of Bristol Myers. And just going to kind of scroll through this. I'm not going to read all of that to you because I have one or two other articles here, pretty much the same. Just some buys and sells by Evergreen Capital. So they lessen their holdings, some are buying, some are selling. And here's another one, gross stock holdings in Bristol Myers. Over here on Reddit, people with low BMI, that's not Bristol Myers, that's Body Mass Index, Bristol Myers Dividend Scorecard, Gap Fill Swing Trade, feeling so confident I lost 23% of my body weight. Not much else in there. Over here on StockTwits, currently at 71.69 with a low of 53.22, high of $80.59. It could hit that again. Might be a while, but it's hard to say. Yes, I'm called. Interesting. Testing. Currently at 71.84 with a buy rating upside to $80.74 here on MSN Money. But that's all that I have on Bristol Myers Squibb. If you have BMY, go and list that in the comments, not BMI, BMY, or you can list your BMI in the comments. I don't care. That'd be interesting to know as well. But and if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is Jay Money, following Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.